What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you our February updates for Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're new to the channel, which is very likely considering the amount of subscribers I gained in the month, when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3, I've been wrapping up all the updates and things they do every month and making one monthly video as opposed to doing something every time something happens. Simply because A, it's easier for me to do so, and B, it kind of helps me chronicle, so to speak, Baldur's Gate 3's journey through early access. As I'm sure many of you have already heard, just due to the amount of hype that was around this particular month's updates, the big thing we have to talk about is none other than Patch 4, or as Larian is calling it, Nature's Power. Larian has added the Druid Class to BG3's early access period. Now, this should come as no surprise really, as Larian has previously committed to adding all content from the player's handbook in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, which of course includes druids, as well as many other things that are currently missing from the early access. So keep in mind, going forward, we should see plenty more classes and things like that. In fact, Dragonborn, the race, is actually in the 5th edition player's handbook. I am actually expecting that at some point. But furthermore, let's focus specifically on what Patch 4 Nature's Power actually adds to the game. So obviously the Druid class, they have the big ability, which has been all over all of the coverage about this class, of turning into animals, otherwise known as wild shape. This allows you to turn into a variety of animals. Everyone seems to be very taken with the badger, so there's that information for you. In addition to the class, this patch also comes with a loaded dice option. Now, essentially what loaded dice does is it smooths out just unlucky rolls, essentially. So if you fail multiple times in a row, loaded dice will kind of balance that out internally. As well as if you're just critically succeeding too much, it will also kind of balance that out. This is an option that you can turn on. You do not have to play with this on. You can turn it off and just let the dice rolls be what the dice rolls will be, which is honestly probably what I'm going to do. But I mean, ultimately, save scumming is a thing, so I mean, it just is what it is at this point. But in addition to that, another big thing they've added is the new Speak with Dead cinematic dialogues and things like that. So as everyone in every game seems obsessed with killing absolutely every creature they encounter, video game developers, especially Larian Studios, are putting a lot of effort these days into finding ways to continue the story even in the event that you do that. Something that Larian Studios in particular has a lot of experience with Divinity Original Sin 2. The Speak with Dead spell, which is a spell you can get, allows you to do just that, speak with the dead. And essentially this will let you kill story important NPCs like that and then still be able to talk to them to move the story along. Now, those are kind of the big things about the patch, but there are just tons of UI and performance improvements and things like that frankly, this video would be incredibly long if we went over in more detail. But that's kind of outside the scope of what these videos aim to be, which is mostly just kind of like a recap of things that were released for the month. That is pretty much going to wrap it up. I will put a link in the description below of the actual patch notes if you would like to read them, as well as the Steam update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you'd give the video a like, comment, subscribe, I'd certainly appreciate it. The channel is growing every day. I'm very excited to welcome everybody to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Truly, honestly, just thank you for watching so much. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.